Sundays and Wednesdays, yeah. 8 o'clock on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter. It's the crew and you. Let's go.
You can't get any better.
Best thing about it, the way he did it the right way.
With the crew and you, to the crew and you.
Do y'all have anything to say about
What up, baby? Welcome to the crew and you. Congratulations to my dog, Chuck Little John, the OG.
Y'all didn't notice I've been changing hats all night, have you?
No.
You've been doing that. And so, look, let me tell you, those dudes were the first one that I ever seen with the full tracksuit, and no drawers. You know what I'm saying?
Understand that you can be at the bottom. You can be anything you want to be. And when that happens, you can be a champion like me.
Can you imagine 100 people just all yelling?
With the crew and you, to the crew and you. With the crew and you, to the crew and you.
What up, baby?
Did y'all not see that? You saw that? It didn't come through.
Huh?
Good. I bet good.
Did it show up? Oh, man. The intro?
Oh.
Oh, gee, you saw the intro?
I was doing something.
I saw the.
Did you? Not on mine. I ain't see nothing.
Hey, did y'all see the intro out there? Come on, yeah, what up, bro? Welcome everybody out there to the crew and you, man. It's your boy G. To my right hand side, I got OG and the Commanders. Oh, Commanders and the SCSQ #1 fan. I'm sorry.
Oh, it said the intro was there. Okay, maybe it's on my end then. Okay.
You got his name changed. March Madness list.
Madness list. Madness list. Let's madness.
What's this bracket?
Look, you were so used to saying SES, look, then you like, wait, what? March Madness. Okay.
Kamari said the intro was there, man.
Okay. Mine was stuck and it was gone.
Hey, man, I appreciate each and everybody out there on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook. Remember to tell a friend, bring a friend to the crew and you. We have a wonderful, wonderful show for you all today. This is 8-1, season 3. We're winding down the season, man. The season is almost over, man. So be on the lookout. Be on the lookout for our new season 4 coming up. What up, not your average guy, our guy, Steve. Man, we are feeling wonderful, man. And we hope that you are feeling well as we introduce you to none other than our guy. Are you in the market for a new home or looking to refinance your conventional, FHA, or VA loan? The crew and you have the perfect guy for you, the mortgage guy, Alvin Jameson. That's right, Alvin Jameson at alvinjameson.com. You can also reach him as we do at 404-587-9033. Financing a home can be one of the biggest investments you can make. Go with the one the crew and you trust, Alvin Jameson. And when you reach out to him, let him know you heard it from the crew and you. All right, man. Y'all know what it is. Let's jump right in. Man. We're going to start right here in bracketology. Hey, NCAA March Madness is in full effect. And when I say full effect, man, full effect. Hey, upset. From the beginning of the first round, the round of 64, I think we all, everybody who filled out a bracket, it's been a tough go at it, man. It's been a tough go at it, and it started first with Purdue losing in the round of 64, being upset by somebody when nobody expected them to lose to, man. There's no way that anybody expected Purdue to lose to Fairfield Dickinson.
Where is that at? Where is
it? Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
nobody knows. Okay, wow.
I've never heard of this school. So when the OG let us know where it is, we'll tell everybody out there. But that was the first major upset I thought of the bracket, and it was major, man, because they were the number one seed. I know a lot of people had them going a little further than the first round.
And that's crazy. Being the basketball guy that you are, and you ain't never heard of us, so that's amazing to me. When it's a team that I mean, they come out of nowhere. You don't even know what state it's from.
Oh
wow.
I have no idea. And Roddy says his bracket is perfect.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect and terrible.
No,
Yeah, because he didn't fill out.
Oh,
Of course it's
Yeah.
perfect.
yeah, no. Okay, that's right. He was on the box. His didn't go through.
Yeah, perfectly bad. That's what it is. Perfectly bad because he ain't even fill it out.
He hit some meat.
They are from New Jersey.
Oh,
T-Neck, New Jersey. T-Neck, New Jersey.
T-Neck.
T-Neck, New Jersey.
Where is that?
I ain't never heard that either.
Somebody said,
Okay, from New Jersey. So with that being said, man, the next upset of the night was Furman over Virginia. Did y'all happen to see that game?
South Kakalaki.
You know what's funny? Everybody kept saying, Virginia let us down once again. Virginia in perfect form. Virginia. I'm like, have they been crapping every year? Is it like that with them?
I guess so. They're the only other number one to get beat by number 16.
Yeah. They will wet the bed when it comes to the tourney, man.
Yeah.
They will definitely wet the bed. I thought they would wet the bed, but not that early.
Yeah, beat my team in the ACC tournament, then come in the doggone dance and go out like that. Should have let us in. What the heck?
Hey, you right on point right there, Steve. Kennesaw State played a outstanding game, but they got cold in the second half, man. Like you said, that 6-7 minute drought that they had, but they had Xavier on the ropes. They had Xavier on the ropes.
Gotta beat them though. You gotta keep swinging it.
Hey, this is their first time in the tourney. I think ever. I want to say ever.
That's what I heard that too.
Yeah. So, like I said, Coach Amir over there, man, has done a heck of a job at Kennesaw State, and with him doing that right there, the recruits are going to start coming to Kennesaw State. Yeah. Hey, absolutely, Steve. Absolutely, man. He heck of a job out there. And so how bad? This is what I want to ask you all. How bad did those two losses mess your brackets up? Purdue and Virginia.
How bad?
I mean, it messed mine up pretty bad, but that compounding everything else is going on. Princeton going to the Sweet 16. Come on, man. Really? Number 15 seed going to the 16 seed, going to the Sweet 16.
Sweet 16.
Number 15 seed.
Yeah, then you got to ask yourself, like, how bad is bad? Because I ain't gonna lie to you, mine came out to shoot. Terrible. It just added extra flavor onto it, but
and I guess if it messes up real bad if you had either one of them going into the Final Four or even winning.
I had Duke going to the Final Four.
Yeah, Duke going to the Final Four. Okay.
Look, so I'm at the barbershop today, right? So you know how it go down up there, and so my barber, he's a Dookie, he's a Duke fan or whatever. And then you hear other barbers going, "Boy, your team got beat by some volunteers," they were beat by Tennessee, and they were like, "Well, them boys volunteer fire department, volunteer, PTA members." I mean, they were using everything for volunteer, and that junk was so funny. I couldn't eat. Look, I almost had my head messed up, but good thing I ain't had no hair, because he was like, I'm like, ain't nothing there. So, hey, might as well keep going. But they just used everything was a volunteer, fire department volunteer, teacher volunteer. I was just dying laughing. But like I said, Tennessee beat Duke.
Yeah.
And look, then one dude go, when next time they gonna play? They were like, next year.
No, he didn't ask that.
Yeah, when that next game? It's next year. Yeah.
Oh man.
They're giving Shai all that praise for winning the ACC and getting them there.
Man,
and couldn't get to the Sweet 16.
Couldn't get there, man. Couldn't get
Arkansas beat Kansas.
Arkansas beat Kansas. Yeah.
I had Kansas heavy too, man.
Yep.
I did too. I had them going to the Final Four.
Yeah.
I had them going to the Final Four, man. And lost by a point. That was a tough loss.
What?
Hey, Kamari said easy on the Volunteers, man. That's the squad, man.
Hey, I'm just saying, they were saying they got beat by some Volunteers.
Hey, Tennessee looked good though. I'm gonna give them that, man. From top to bottom, they played well without their starting point guard.
They were bruising, boy.
They were playing physical. They were playing physical, man. They were giving shots. Hey, so that's what they said. They said, look, that Duke wouldn't be able to handle the physicality of what Tennessee brings, man. And they fought, but they just couldn't do nothing with him, man. Filipowski, he was trying his hardest down there. He was trying his hardest to fight with the big boys down there.
But I'll still go with you on this. The best win so far, even though they consider the upset, was when Furman beat Virginia. You talking about that highlight, and I actually had a chance to see it again. That was a crazy play, but to get that and drain the bucket at the end, and then people, both were looking like, did we lose? Was that good? It's over.
Gave it up, man.
Yeah,
gave it up.
I don't know what that point guard was thinking. He a 5th year senior.
Yeah.
5th year senior.
The pride. Look, the Furman players was walking in the locker room and they was like, man, he actually just threw the ball.
Yeah.
He just threw the ball away. I don't believe, like, I mean, it was a shocker to me too, man.
Yeah.
And I think it was, like you said, it was only 2.7 seconds.
Yeah, he thought it was going
for 10 seconds in the backcourt.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Like, look,
yeah.
You don't even have to dribble it. Let them foul you. I didn't get that.
Your boy Penny Hardaway had a little meltdown too. He had a guy that was wide open, and his point guard made it. I ain't gonna say it was just a goofy pass, but he just wasn't looking at him. He wasn't looking for the open man, and Penny threw a bottle of water like. He's here. What are you throwing it to?
I missed that one. They lost to Florida Atlantic.
Yeah, and it was like my man was sitting there. He was just like wide open. He was just like passing, and dude just didn't even look his way. Passed the ball somewhere else, and
nuts. 1 point, and I had Memphis going. I actually had them going to the Sweet 16.
Yeah, Memphis going to Sweet 16. Okay.
Yeah, I had them going to Sweet 16 versus Duke. So their whole bracket right there is all messed up. It's all red.
I thought Memphis was gonna meet Purdue, and I had Purdue to take out Memphis.
Okay.
But like I said, that Fairleigh Dickinson or whatever it is. Whoever put some money on that.
Hey. There cannot be a perfect bracket. There's nowhere in the world is a perfect bracket out there.
Yeah, it's done. They announced that the other day.
There's no way in the world.
So watch Michigan State make a run to the Final Four is what Steve said, and the way they played today, they got a great opportunity.
Michigan State.
Yeah, but they run up against Kansas State next.
Yeah,
that Kansas State squad is tough too, man. I actually got them going to the Final Four.
Kansas State, yeah, they beat my Kentucky squad.
Yeah.
So you know what? For some strange reason, every year I'm going with Calipari. I'm gonna take him to at least the Sweet 16, in the East, in that East bracket. But got me this year.
Yeah.
Xavier
so we have 11 teams. Yeah, Xavier looking good. We got 11 teams that's in there right now. Might be 12. Let me put Michigan State in there now. So it's 12 teams for sure that are going to the Sweet 16. You got UCLA, Arkansas, Houston, Kansas State, Xavier, Texas. Oh, I did UCLA twice. My bad. So go back to 11. Texas, San Diego State University, Alabama, Princeton, and Tennessee. Am I missing? And Michigan State. Am I missing anybody?
Let's see.
You said Kansas State, right?
Kansas State, yep.
Did you say Princeton?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think you missing anybody.
Yeah, okay.
All right. So, whew. Do y'all have any of these teams in your Final Four? That's
Did
left.
Gonzaga play?
They play tonight.
They play tonight.
Oh, okay.
They're on the West Coast, so they play tonight.
TCU.
They play tonight.
I'm saying who they play? They play TCU.
They playing Gonzaga, yeah. Gonzaga
Yeah.
and TCU playing.
Okay. Okay.
Are any of these teams in y'all Final Four? That's left.
Alabama.
Alabama.
Yep, Alabama. Who else did I have? I can't remember who else I had. This thing's so messed up.
Yeah, I think I had Bama and I think I had Bama and Gonzaga. No, I didn't. Just Bama.
Okay, I got Bama, Houston, and Kansas State left. Let me see who y'all got. Let me see if I can look y'all up real fast. All right.
I don't know if I picked Houston.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Ron and Kirk, Ron, Kirk, and Jill, they have the most points to gain still.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, they got the most points to get. So they have a lot of players left. Let's see who we got in the Final Four. Corey, you got Alabama, Kentucky, Kansas, and Texas.
Oh, so I got Texas. Okay, so I got Texas.
You got Texas. All right. OG, you have let's see. You have same thing. You have Alabama and Houston left. You have Purdue and Kansas. You had all number ones. You had all number ones going. For like last year.
But you know what? It was supposed to be like that. It was, all these funky upsets and just nobody expected these.
Yeah, I didn't think Purdue would go because I think they play too slow because they got that big guy. So, but I did think they'll at least go to the doggone the next team. Yeah. Now I actually had Memphis beating them in the Sweet 16.
Okay, you had Memphis beating?
Yeah. I thought Memphis would get them.
Nobody thought Princeton was gonna beat Missouri. Like I said, Princeton. I'm not saying that. Good. What happened to y'all?
I don't know what happened.
Just Charlie. You see, it's just him. Okay, then.
I think Charlie hit something over there.
I wanted to be a single man show.
Hey, I was about to say we can hear us, but it's just him.
I heard something else that hit the camera. I apologize.
Hey, I'm about to say, look, this is a beard moment. What we doing?
Rodney said Houston went in it all. And then Steve says they're always having upset in at least one of the 12 through 5, or 13 and 14, 4 games. Yeah, he's absolutely right on that, man. Absolutely.
You know what right to saying Houston go win it all, right?
Why?
That's his son's name.
Oh Lord.
That's what my nephew. That's my nephew's name.
Houston Lil John?
Huh? Yeah.
That's what Pee Wee said. Pee Wee said, I'm going with Houston because that's my nephew's name.
Yeah, then he was going with Xavier because Xavier's his son's name.
What?
Yeah. Out of control.
Do you know, like here, like down south, we got it's spelled Houston, but it's called Houston County. But if you come down there saying we're in Houston, Georgia, no, it's just Houston County.
Oh really? Oh, we're calling Houston.
No, Houston.
Okay.
Go down there and say Houston you want to. They know you ain't from there. You ain't nowhere from here. Houston.
Okay. So have you all enjoyed the March Madness though? Even though you're
been excited, man.
I think so too.
A couple of these nights can't go to bed. I might doze off, wake up, a good game be on, can't go to bed.
It's all over the place, ain't it? It's all over the place.
How am I go to bed and watch the end and miss the end of this? Come on, I can't do it.
This how I am. I'm like you now. Also, you look around. Okay. Because they had an 11 o'clock game, I guess, because of East and West Coast or whatever. I'm like, they playing right now? Where they at? But,
yeah, gotta go with the family. The Rodney said, and Steve said, "Q, what's Q? Oh, does that mean question? You got a question, Steve? Is that what that means?" So
you did.
All right. Let's go to the women's side.
Ooh wee.
Let's go ahead and jump to the women's side, and we'll jump back into this men's side on Wednesday and see where we are for. He said the mistake. We'll see where we are on Wednesday. So I think now don't the games get spread out a little more now, right? When they go to Sweet 16.
Yeah, they still play Thursday and Friday, and
I'm about to say like 2 days now.
Yeah.
Like 2-3 days.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So we'll jump on that, man. All right, let's hear about the women's bracket. OG, talk to us.
Oh yeah, there's not one thing to talk about. One team to talk about, and we know who that is.
2 teams.
Who's the second team?
Iowa.
Man, please, I was struggling today with Georgia.
Listen, but I saw it when they beat my girls.
Yeah, and then Georgia kind of lost it at the end of that game because they started getting some intentional fouls and flagrant fouls, and one young lady from Georgia hit the game from Iowa in the mouth. Brought tears to her eyes, boy.
I missed that one. Who she hit?
She hit something. The young lady for Iowa. Right down in there, the game when the game was almost over. She ran to the ball. I don't think it was very intentional. She was throwing her hand out to hit the ball, but she hit no kind of ball. Hit her right in the chop, boy.
I'm going with them because they're the only one that have a chance outside of Stanford. Maybe at a 29-5 squad.
Carolina played Stanford this year.
I'm just saying.
At Stanford.
You get another chance, man. You got to get another chance. I'm just saying. Okay. Who else? I think Maryland. The Maryland girls. From what I'm looking at, this is what I'm looking at, child. I ain't gonna lie to you, OG. I'm looking at who has a chance in these ladies in this tournament to upset you, bro. That's. It's not that I'm not rooting for them, but who has a chance besides LSU? They mopping up on Michigan right now. Utah, possibly. I'm just looking at these 1 and 2s that may have a chance, against South Carolina, which we understand right now is a juggernaut. I get it, but you don't want them to mollywop nobody in the championship game. It got to be. Wow. You want it to be a game. You don't want it to be an easy win.
No, I want it to be like it's been all year long.
No, man. Look, that's what I'm saying. If Iowa can come with it, Caitlin Clark. If they can find a way to get that girl a little bit of help, that girl can shoot. You hear what I'm saying?
I got one name for you. If they play them, and it's Bria Beal, who should be defensive player of the year.
No, but she can't. Ain't nobody held Caitlin Clark down. Nobody. That girl got Stephen Curry like shooting a range.
But I'm gonna tell you the difference. Nobody has held Leah Boston down either. But I'm gonna tell you the difference between the two.
Oh, big old man child girl.
One team is undefeated.
You can't hold on to that. You can't hold on to that.
I can't till they lose.
Ain't lost in last year.
The Ravens don't matter right now, do it?
No, we don't.
I'm gonna tell you about the South Florida game. I don't know if y'all watched it or not. I don't know what the young lady's name is, but the number 5 for South Florida, who was playing pretty good, but then she had the tendency to get a little cocky. So she went in, she made a shot of Zaya Cook, and then maybe you know what this means. Then as she made the shot, she bent down and went into this rocking the baby motion. I don't know what that means. Well,
too small. I'm putting her to sleep.
Okay.
Yeah, baby,
okay. But the next time she came, we know Don State don't play that. I mean, her young ladies don't act like that on the court. But on the court. But the next time that same young lady came down court, she went in for a layup, and guess where the ball ended?
In the stands.
In the stands. And you know what the South Carolina bench was doing? They was rocking the baby. Letitia Amir sent her ball to the stands. But I'm telling you, in the first quarter, South Florida had was beating South Carolina by 4 points in the first quarter.
First
think
half?
Yeah, in the first quarter, and they play quarters.
But y'all done did that before. Y'all done been down before. Y'all were down to LSU. Y'all were down with.
I'm about to give you the rest of it. So come
Okay.
back. So
The women play. They play quarters. I didn't know that.
They play 4 quarters, 4 10-minute quarters.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
What you thought they played?
Half like college.
Like the men.
Yeah.
But so then the second half.
Yeah, I know something that you didn't know. Look at me.
In the second half, South Florida hit 3 field goals in the whole second half.
Okay.
But that's what I'm saying. Y'all, it's like y'all. They do that. They've done that before. It seems like they got to have something to pick them up or something to rile them up to get to get on the run. And I think Dawn Staley be kind of doing that. Like something that she can go in there and holler at them. At halftime or whatever. The next thing you know, they run away and win by 20 points.
And strange, you should bring up Dawn Staley. I'm gonna tell you how good she is. So the first game they played Norfolk State, right? They beat Norfolk State handily. The Southern only played 23 minutes. But after that game, Dawn Staley went into the Howard Bison locker room and gave props to one of their starting forward, telling how good she played against her bigs.
Was that the game where she kept saying that they're not a 16 seed? They're better than that.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
It was against Norfolk. And then today you saw what she had on today, right?
Oh, some Philadelphia like what?
No, it was Philadelphia like, but she had on Shannon. She had on the Shannon State University outfit today.
What's that?
It's HBCU, man. Come on now. They're the only HBCU to play for a national championship.
Shandy State.
Cheney.
Cheney.
Cheney. CHEYNEY.
I didn't know that.
Okay.
And they were guess who they led by when they played that game? Vivian Stringer. Remember the coach?
Oh, yeah, I know Vivian Stringer. Yeah.
She was on that. She was on that team. She was on that team. They played for the national championship as the HBCU. They lost to Louisiana Tech. Okay. That's why she had that on today.
That's awesome.
Do you know the state with the most HBCUs?
No. What state?
Georgia. You got 16 HBCUs here in the state of Georgia. And Alabama, 14.
You said 16?
Yeah.
Name them.
He said name them.
I got a shirt upstairs that got all of them on the back of it. I can probably get the name for you.
I think we got 16 HBCUs, and I think rounding up the back.
Changing up, OG.
Then Alabama. I have to get these names, but I think then Alabama got 14 institutions, and then I think it's us. Then North Carolina. Then it might be South Carolina, but it's right here in the South anyway. But
no Virginia.
But no. Let me see. How many HBCUs does Georgia have?
Seriously,
we got 10. Alabama, it's Alabama, then Georgia. We had them closed down. Then like Morris Brown closed down, and they had a few other ones that they don't count anymore. So it used to be. But
so Morris Brown closed down there?
I thought
they just got their accreditation back.
I thought they opened back up.
Okay, but they ain't counting it here. Look, they still counting it closed.
How they closed down, man? They was in Drumline.
So look,
that's unstoppable.
That was in 1997.
As my brother, I know most of the lines of that movie, but
Drumline.
Oh man.
Well, I'll name a few here in Georgia just so we're clear. You got Albany State, you got Clark Atlanta University, Fort Valley, Interdenominational Theological Center. Most people don't go there unless you're going to be a preacher. But Morehouse, School of Medicine, Morehouse, Payne, Savannah State, Spelman. That's 10 right off the top. You know what I mean? So they did reopen. That's what's up, Agreements.
Good for them.
Yeah. So we got 10, and then they're saying that 14 is in the state of Alabama.
Okay, so Alabama leading with 14 HBCUs, huh?
14 HBCUs, yes, sir.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right. OG, you got some more to say about this? Your women?
3 words.
Back to back.
Look.
I don't know, but they play. I guess the biggest thing. I'm a big South Carolina fan, but the biggest thing I say about South Carolina is that what's going to make them tough to beat is their bench play, because that's what got South Florida today. South Florida had 3 people that played the whole entire game. 3 minutes into the game, Don State had already substituted 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
And had missed a beat. And then
You got 3 people that ain't got. Hey, coach, can I come out? Hell no.
And then when they go to the big, so they got Zaya Cook that's at, but I think like 6'2". They got Bria Bill that's at 6'3". Then they got Letitia Me here who is 6'4". Then they bring in Cardoso who is 6'7", and then Boston who's 6'5".
That's what I'm saying. Have you ever stood next to a woman that's 6'5" and you like me 5'9" and 5'10" on a breezy day and a good pair of boots? Listen, you man, get on over here. Big old.
So who's y'all's biggest threat in the tournament that's left? OG.
It's hard to say. I guess kind of like what Corey said. I know everybody's pulling for Iowa because of Caitlin Clark, but I think the biggest threat and the team that has probably the most talent and most experience would probably be Stanford. But they've been there, they've done it. They still have some senior leadership on their team. So, and the thing is, like I said last year, I want Stanford to get there because in that Final Four, when they took that game from South Carolina, South Carolina should have won. We owe Stanford.
But that's what I'm saying. You don't want the best team they got the most experience, to go. Like, listen, okay, you guys have lost to them a couple of times. We're gonna send you guys. No, man, you gotta send somebody with some spirit, somebody they ain't seen before, somebody that they don't have an answer for. They like I said, they whooped everybody else. If a team could come in there with an answer that they don't have, is what I'm looking for. They molly-whopping everybody. They molly-whopping.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about going to the regional final. The regional final gonna be in Greenville because they leave Columbia 9 and go to Greenville, so it's gonna be kind of like they still playing at home.
Yeah,
I said there ain't no cheap ticket.
Oh, no, I know. That's what I'm thinking about.
Oh. Okay.
Hey, glad to have you on, big dog. Stanley Carter. He says, "Yo, what up, boys, man?" He says Alabama, and I think he's talking about the men's side. A lot of upsets. Yeah, definitely a lot of upsets going on. Man. Yeah. Is LSU, and this will be the last question I got for you with the women, man. Is LSU a contender? I know y'all blew the doors off of them already during the season, but they still have some talent on that squad. Do they? Do. Do you think they can present a problem with you all? No.
They spunky, but they small. It's small.
Okay.
Small.
And like I said, the biggest thing that I can say about South Carolina is not the starting 5, but it's the bench.
Yeah.
Look, she goes 9-10 deep.
Yeah.
Ooh, on the bench?
On the bench, yeah.
On the bench, man.
She can replace every position in the starting 5 going to the bench and won't skip a beat.
Let me tell you, and see, even like Shaquille O'Neal, he had brought 3 or 4 people with him to the game when they played LSU, thinking that was gonna hype him up or whatever. Because he's an LSU alumni. He came over and hugged the coach. He came over. He brought, I don't know, he had 3 or 4 celebrities walking behind him, and they were cheering him on. But it just wasn't enough. It still ain't enough when you on the big stage. And even, Shaq come in and say something to you before the game. I don't know, they had she brought out all the stops to try to motivate them kids against South Carolina. And I get it, but you just got to come with something better than that. You just got to have a bigger stick.
Hey, y'all see Barry Sanders at the Michigan State game today?
Barry Sanders?
Yeah.
His son played Michigan State. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Is his son any good?
He's not starting. I mean, I'm thinking he had no burn today.
You good? You good? Hey, look, you good.
He might be a freshman though.
It's a bunch. I think Kirk Gibson's son plays for the team as well.
Kirk Gibson, the baseball player.
Yeah, baseball player. Yeah.
Okay. Kirk Gibson got a son that's playing now.
I think that's what they said. Yeah.
Kirk Gibson like 70 years old.
And another player. another player, a coach, had his son up there playing as well. So,
How
yeah.
old is Kirk Gibson? Yeah, Kirk Gibson, 65.
So let's move on, man. Let's move on. Transition on to the NBA. And my guy Remus had a question that he thought it would be a good question to ask before we jump into the last bit of our fantasy, not fantasy, but our free agency frenzy. And he asked me on the way out. It was a debate that they were having at the job, and they were asking, was Trae Young a better player than John Morant?
Okay. I got that. Okay. Who going first?
Your guy involved, so go ahead.
Okay. When you say better, I guess classify it first before I answer. When you just said when you say better in terms of what?
Just a better player.
Okay.
Just basketball wise, just strictly basketball.
Yeah, just sounds good basketball. Okay.
Basketball, not off the field, not off the court stuff. Just basketball.
Okay. Well, we talk a lot about that, and for the most part, for me, I guess we always talk about this with durability. Huh? He just said he got a question from me. Did you walk away, or did you? He just gave it to you. Yeah. So allow me to reintroduce the question. He said, he was talking to Remus and a couple of guys in the building, and they gave him this question. Okay, but anyway, so so shout out to Remus Cromwell for presenting this question in this segment. So we always talking about durability. We always talking about showing up. We always talking about playing. And I think we covered more than once, people stealing money, in NFL, NBA. Now, playability, if you're a good player, you're a good player, but you got to show up. You got to add some games under your belt in order for a person to say this dude is a good player. But if I don't see you playing, I can't say you're a good player. Sometimes. So I'm this is my guy anyway. But at the same time, Trae Young is I'm not gonna say he's a bad guy, but more of an antagonist because a lot of people think that they kind of perceive him as a bad guy. But in terms of playability, durability, show up ability, I'm gonna give it to Trae right now. You know what I mean? Outside of his, outside of the antics, because we know that Ja has had some problems, with the knees. You know what I'm saying? Falling because he plays a harder game. He goes harder to the paint, falls, get hurt a little bit more. So I'm going with durability. So I'm gonna say Trae because of durability.
Okay. OG.
It's a tough one, man.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's your homeboy.
Because what?
Because it's your homeboy.
Oh yeah, he's my homeboy, definitely. It's just like your guy play for your hometown team.
He ain't from Georgia.
But you still biased because of that.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. Anyway,
that's a question.
But at this point in time, I would probably have to give it to Trae based on experience. But in the long run, I think if Ja keeps his head on right, surround himself around the right people, I think he could be that guy. But he's gonna have to. I mean, it's gonna take him some time. He's gonna get his head right. But I think with the amount of capabilities that he has and that he's shown thus far, he could eventually be that guy. But right now, I give the slight edge to Trae.
Okay. I think we have a clean sweep. Honestly, I think Trae right now is definitely the better player. I think Ja Morant is the more athletic player, but far as ball player all around is Trae Young. I think Trae Young helps his team in more ways than than John Moran does. As far as scoring, assists, getting people in position to succeed. So that's my opinion on it. He said Trey is better because Trey is better. He averages more points, assists, better field goal percentage, better free throw percentage. So he's better.
Okay.
Yeah. Steve said Ja is definitely more dynamic, but that's all he says. So
you know what? And that may be true. Ja is the better. There's more athleticism to his game, but Trey is the better shooter. You know what I'm saying? Because I've seen Ja try to. He takes some outside shots, but not many. Then when you do, sometimes it'd be like, "You take that?" So
right, yeah. So all right, so that was the question that we got from Remus on this week, man. So I told him,
you hear that, Remus? We got it from you.
What presented on the show, I thought it was a great question. So I thought it was. So great, good. Sticking in that. It's getting down to the wire, man. It's getting down to nut crunching time, man. So we're 11 games left after tonight. 11 games left in the season.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
With these 11 games, where is Anthony Davis?
Far as how many games he played?
Where is he? Is he playing? He's not playing.
Yeah, he's playing.
He didn't play. He didn't play the night before last, did he?
Yeah. Remember he did you see them talking to him? The meme.
LeBron was talking. Okay, when they lost. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, when they lost, LeBron was talking to him. Said, "Don't mess don't mess it up."
Yeah,
and he missed the free throw.
That's right, because he had like 10 points.
So since we're on that, how many games has he missed so far?
Honestly, I think he's in range.
Of what? 65? What's range? What range?
I don't think he's missed 17 games.
Shit, I'm sorry. Is he had 17? Are you serious?
I think he might be on the border. Hold on.
Chuck, do you want to do it over here?
How you
doing? Range.
So you can actually Google and see how many games he missed.
What? Man, listen. How many games has Anthony Davis missed this year for the Lakers?
24.
He said,
24.
He said, I think
how many games they got left? They got 11 games left.
What you got on OG? Out of 11. What's going to be the magic number this year for Anthony Davis?
21 of those were caused by a foot injury that likely cost his Davis a spot on All-Star roster.
So what that mean? He still have 24 games.
He's like, hey, he in range to keep my standard alive. He ain't never. Yeah. He never played 65 games.
He good for missing 2 or 3 more. Out of these 11.
So he got 24 right now. So OG going with a solid 26. Let me see. Out of 11? Let's see.
He ain't missing another game. He playing.
Are y'all in the play-in yet? Or how far are y'all?
We are outside the play-in right now. Yeah. We have lost too many games.
So y'all want to make it in the play-in?
The Thunder and the Jazz have taken over our spot.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. So let me see. If y'all can at least make the play-in, he's checking out. He gonna check out 5 games in. 5 games out. They're gonna shut him down. Because he end up getting hurt, and they don't see him for the first 3 weeks of the regular season. So I'm going with my magic number. Like I said, they don't make the play-in. He had 24 right now, so I'm going with 29 games this season. Missed.
He gonna miss 5 out of the next 11.
Hey, if they gonna shut him down at the. Yeah, they gonna shut him down with 5 games left, and he ain't. Let's see how these young bucks play.
So is LeBron done?
Yeah, he ain't coming back.
He ain't coming back none this season?
I don't think so. Steve said 27. Steve said he'll miss 3 more. All
right, so OG at 26, Steve at 27. I got 29. You have to get in this number. Anybody else,
Anybody else want to jump in? I'm 24.
Hey,
you,
I think we had wings on that, G.
Did we?
bring all your wings to the golf tournament. Look, that's gonna be the only place you're gonna get them right now.
Speaking of golf tournament, man, the TCY crew, man, is joining with the Adaptive Life Foundation for a charity golf tournament on April 10th, 2023. If you're a golfer, man, bring your foursome. Come compete, fellowship, lab, and golf with the TCY crew and Adaptive Life. It's going to be a great tournament for a great cause, man. I hope to see you there. It's not too late to fill out your application, man. Come join us, man. It's not too late, but it's getting close. We need you. We need you. Come on.
And I got 80 for 35.
Wow. 35. He gonna pay no more games this year.
Look, he gonna play in the summer. Look, add on 5 more in the summer. Yeah.
He gonna miss the rest of the games. Dang.
So do you feel the same way you felt this time last year?
Huh?
I'm asking you if you feel the same way you felt this time last year. This time last year,
disgusted.
You was disgusted. You said you didn't want the Lakers to get in the playoffs.
Oh, didn't, man.
Yeah.
So how you feel this year?
I actually did want them to get in, kind of to prove to LeBron that we don't need you to make it to the playoffs. So
why?
So I think to prove to the team that we don't need LeBron, and we can trade LeBron.
Oh, so you want to prove to the team, you want them to get the mindset that they don't need LeBron.
Yeah.
But naturally deep down, you know they do.
No. And I haven't watched the last couple games to see what's going on. Why are we losing? Because we're losing right down the stretch of the games, man. We're falling apart for some reason.
Oh, I thought you meant the stretch of going into the playoffs. I was like, why you call this the stretch?
I haven't seen what's going on. Why are we falling short at the end of the games? But I know a couple of times they said missed free throws by our main player. So James, people said the same thing, man. Exactly. We do not need him. We don't need him.
You know what? And y'all may not, because I've heard something, and I don't know if this is true or not, but Shaq, he wants LeBron to tie on himself to Golden State, his last year or two. Go out with a championship. I
know somebody who would like that.
Who?
Draymond Green.
They buddy. You right about that. They were at the Oscars together.
Yeah. All right, so who will be the 7th and 8th seeds when it's all said and done? And then we'll start with the East first. All right. You got the Heat, Hawks, Raptors, Bulls, Wizards, or Pacers. Who will be the 7th and 8th seed when it's all said and done?
I think it'll remain like it is right now.
Okay.
Yeah, you in the West?
I'm in the East.
I think it'll be the Heat and the Hawks because
Heat and Hawks. Okay.
But look, we knotted up with Toronto though. We're 35 and 36 right now. They're both what. I don't know what Toronto has left coming down the stretch, but
we all got 11 games left.
I'm just saying who they're playing. I don't know who they're playing.
Okay.
Going down the stretch, but let me see. I think Toronto has coming down the stretch. They got the Pacers, Pistons. Now look, this looks good for them. I'm just saying it. The Pacers, they got the Pistons, which ain't they crappy. They got the Wizards. They're not terrible. Heat, and then the Raptors again. But I mean, am I missing some games here?
Yeah, I don't think you called it 11, did you?
Yeah. How many more games we got, G?
11.
It's 11 games left. Why they only have? Oh, I'm sorry. That's in March. I'm sorry. April. So then they got the Hornets. They play the Raptors again. Celtics. They play the Celtics back to back, and then let me see the Bucks.
Okay. Woo. That's the Heat.
That's the
Toronto.
Toronto. Yeah, that's Toronto.
I mean, but look, so what's going to happen? They're going to have to play in the play-in games. That's so they're probably going to manage to stay in that position. That's why I put these teams in there. They're going to manage to stay in those positions. So when you play, so the Heat right now, if they able to do it, the Heat will play the Hawks, right?
Yeah.
Then the Raptors will play the Bulls. Whoever wins out of the Heat and the Hawks will be the 7th seed. And then whoever loses that game will play either the winner of the Raptors and the Bulls right now.
Yeah. So the only other way that we can, which we won't get there is, like I said, Miami and Brooklyn. They're knotted up also, but I think Brooklyn got less losses on that 6 and 7 seed. But I might have to go with OG on this. It may stay the same, but like I said, we're just close with Toronto. I think our schedule is a little tougher than Toronto's going down this last 11 down the stretch. But we'll see. I'd love to be in the 7th seed than the 8th.
Yeah.
So
you don't want to see Boston.
I don't.
No, I'm sorry, Milwaukee
at the number. Well, at the AC, I'm sorry. Yeah, Boston is 3. You're right. Boston is 3. Nobody wants to see 1, 2, or 3, but
I honestly, I'm gonna say right now, the scariest team in the East right now is the New York Knicks. I think that's the scariest team.
They're the hottest team right now, though.
That's
is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's why I'm saying they're the scariest. They're probably playing the best out of 1 and 2 with Philly, and quietly, even though Philly's number 2, nobody's putting a whole lot of stock into Philly, and I don't know if it's because of the playoff letdowns that they always have, but nobody's really talking about Philly playing with the MVP, who I believe Joel Embiid is the MVP of the league right now. I think he's overtaken. Yeah, definitely. I think he's overtaken.
He should have been the MVP last year.
The year before that too.
I'm not agreeing with that, but right now I think he is. Yeah.
He's doing the same thing. He ain't doing nothing no different. He's doing the same thing.
Nah, he's doing way better right now.
They've been carrying that team, man. Carrying it.
He's doing way better right now. He ain't missing no games. He's out there balling.
OG said that last year. He did the same thing last year.
He was missing a ton of games last year.
Man, come on.
He was missing a ton of games last year. No, but I believe this year, man. For me, and y'all don't think Jokic should have never had an MVP. I don't understand that, but yeah, this year I'll give the Embiid for sure. Absolutely, man. So I'm going. So Corey, you going Heat and Hawks too? OG Heat and Hawks. Yeah, I might have to agree with you all as well, man. Surprisingly, the Heat still hanging in there, man. And then they're not even playing well, but they're managing to hold on to that 7th seed.
So when they play, does the 7th seed have home court for that game?
Yeah. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm sorry, Gracie. I'm sorry. I'll get you down there. Actually, what I'm gonna do is
keep the dog.
Yeah, keep a dog. I'm gonna switch it up. I'm going Brooklyn and the Hawks. I'm going Hawks will be 7.
And so where's Brooklyn gonna be?
How?
Brooklyn's gonna be 8.
So
is Brooklyn losing?
The Heat up or out? What are you doing about the Heat?
No, he going up to 6.
Oh, the Heat going up to 6.
Yeah, he's going to take
7.
Yeah. My New York, Brooklyn's going to drop down to 7. They're going to play the Hawks in that first round. Hawks going to beat them, make them 7, and then
that's a 4-game stretch, though, Wes.
Yeah. See, the Brooklyn Nets has more games left than everybody else.
Have they been winning?
They're on a 3-game losing streak.
Okay.
So they're trending backwards. So
how they got more games?
that's they're 39 and 34. I mean 39
32.
32. Yeah, they're missing some games for some reason.
Huh?
Because Miami is 39 and 34. Right?
Yeah, I see it. But I mean,
That's they had 73 games. Well, what's that? Yeah, they had 73. So they actually only have 9 games left. Miami do. Oh no, Brooklyn has 11. Brooklyn has 11 games left. They're at 71. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so I got them going down to the 7th seed. And then playing the Hawks. So that's where I got it. So I got the Hawks and the Nets in there.
yeah, the Nets lost. They lost today.
Did they?
Yeah, to the Nuggets.
Nuggets. Okay. Yeah. So, all right. Let's go to the West. Warriors.
Yeah, we lost to the Spurs too.
Man, look, we had a doggone 24-point lead.
Yeah.
Gave it up, man.
24 points.
24 points, dog.
Wow. Okay.
Let's go West Coast. OG, you're on mute, baby. All right. What's the 7 and 8 gonna be? Warriors, Wolves, Thunder, Jazz, Lakers, Pelicans, Blazers. I had an extra team in this one right over here. They're all a game within each other.
I got a theory about one team after we finish, and I'll transition with y'all to with this news that I found. But and I'll get there in a second.
All right,
man.
Ooh, this is a tough one here, man. Do I go with you first, OG?
I got Warriors going up to 6, Mavericks jumping down.
So they're not playing in the playing game. The Warriors aren't.
No.
Okay. Ooh, interesting. All right. So who you got playing in the 7? Who you got in the 7 and 8 spot then?
I just said Mavericks dropping down, so it's gonna be the Mavericks and the Thunder.
Ooh, no Grizz?
No who?
The Grizzlies.
No Wolves?
Minnesota.
Yeah, they're gonna be in 9 and 10.
Right. So who you got playing in the 7? I mean, so they
7
all got
to 8. 7 to 8 gonna be the Mavericks and the Thunder.
And so, but the 9
and 10 gonna be the Timberwolves and the Jazz.
The 9 is the playing team, right? The 9 and 10.
So when it's all said and done, who's gonna be 7 and 8? That's what I'm asking.
Oh, who gonna be 7 and 8?
When it's all said and done, after the play year.
The Mavs and the Timberwolves.
All right, my 7 and 8 is gonna be Dallas, Golden State. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I may have to put Golden State at 9, depending
so who you moving
on
up to 6.
Huh?
Who you moving up to 6?
I'll move. I'll probably move Minnesota because Big Cat, he's supposed to be coming back, and that's just if he come back. I'm just going off some theories here, but they were saying they're supposed to be coming back. If they come back, they maybe they get a little tougher. And but I ain't gonna lie to you, I got Golden State sliding, man. Depending on how many home games they play, I got them sliding, to a possible 8-9.
So you saying they can't play on the road?
Yeah, and I got a reason behind that, man. I'll let G go, and then I'll tell you why.
All right. Hey, what's up, Lo? My cousin's on, Carl's on, baby. What's up, baby?
What's happening?
He says the Pelicans. Who's your other team, Lo? Carl, who's your other team, baby? Who else you got on there?
New
James.
Orleans. Okay.
Yeah, so they
Hey, Big Boy, hey, your homeboy came back. He chilling.
Yeah.
Better hope he don't come back 100 pounds. Oh,
You ain't nothing but a hater, man.
his big old self. He don't need to be out nowhere.
Ooh, Baylor about to lose.
Hey, you know who they about to lose to? My sleeper, right? I told you guys that's my sleeper.
Creighton, yeah, you did say Creighton. I give you credit for that. All right, so you had the Warriors, Corey, and
I'm saying the Warriors. I'm gonna say Warriors. No, OKC at 7, Warriors at 8.
So that's the way you go end up. Finally, or that's the way they go.
Thunder. You got a Thunder.
They gonna move up because I'm saying they're gonna move up because Golden State is gonna move down.
All right, so Minnesota's going. Where does Minnesota go?
I think Minnesota, if like I said, if Big Cat show up, they'll go on a 5-game winning streak. You know what I'm saying?
6.
So the Mavs are out. Mavs not making it to the playoffs.
I don't like Mavericks. Yeah, I don't think Kyrie and Big Boy Doncic played the game yet together. Maybe 1 or 2. You know.
Ooh.
Kyrie can't do it by himself.
All right. Okay, Warriors. He got got Warriors and the Pelicans making it in.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
So give me yours, and then I'll give you this theory of mine. This news that's kind of hot here.
Ooh.
That news will make me change my pick.
I don't know, but it's gonna throw you something heavy though, bro.
Okay.
Mine's gonna be it's gonna be the Lakers.
Wait a minute. What'd you just say? I just thought about
Lakers. Yeah.
Gonna be where? Lakers gonna be where?
Are you
when it's all said and done?
Uh-huh.
It's gonna be Lakers and
your question was 7 and 8, right?
Yeah, 7 and 8. Lakers and Golden State. When it's all said and done.
So the Lakers go push down the Thunder, the Timberwolves.
They're gonna jump over these dudes.
Yeah, they're only a half game back from those dudes.
From Utah.
Okay. Yeah, Utah, Minnesota, Utah. They're only half a game back from them.
Where you at, James? You hear the dude?
Yeah, he put the same thing. He put Lakers in the Jazz. I'm about upset alert.
James said the same thing.
Yeah,
he said Lakers in the Jazz.
Lakers gonna be on vacation.
I'm talking about James Luton said up there a little bit further up. He said Lakers Jazz, and he said upset alert.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I see it. What's that?
Oh yeah, look here now. Yeah, that's what I see. Minnesota, they're gonna fall out. Unfortunately, they just don't know how to win. They don't know how to win when it comes down the stretch.
Who don't?
The Timberwolves. They just they haven't figured out how to win in those big games yet, and that's going to be a problem.
Did he just say his team had a 24-point lead and blew it? I could have sworn he said that. Yeah. I might be. Maybe I heard it wrong.
I mean, no, you heard it right. You heard it right.
Okay,
I mean, that doesn't mean that they not the same thing. That don't mean they are probably they can have the same problem.
Okay. I want to make sure I heard correctly.
You heard
both. Yeah, both would still be true.
Well, considering that we all kind of we're not bullish on Golden State. Allow me to add.
You see that? Huh? How long was Edwards out?
Oh, for he's out. I didn't know he was out.
Yeah.
For the Timberwolves.
Yeah, he's been out with an ankle.
Yeah. Hopefully, him and Big Cat come back the same day or something. You know.
Yeah, it's gonna take a minute for Big Cat to get going. You know, he ain't played all season, so
Been gonna have the season. You're right.
yeah, season man. So it's gonna be tough for him to jump back in it and get going with 11 games left.
Really. I just need you. I need you to kick butt for 11 games. You know, I mean, in theory, but yeah.
He said he got hurt last night. He got hurt last night. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, man, that's my pick. That's my pick.
Okay.
So I go, but there was something. I'm the Warriors. I put them in there because they have Curry. Only reason I kept them in there. But I think I told y'all at the beginning of the season that the Warriors were going to be in trouble because of what happened at the beginning of the season with Draymond Green and Poole.
But that ain't been the issue though. That ain't been the issue.
The chemistry hasn't been there all year. The
But
chemistry ain't all year. You know.
But I'm just saying they've done a good job as professionals to continue to play hard. I've seen them pick Poole up. I've seen them, you know, they've dished to each other, whatever. The past.
This ain't high school.
It ain't. But I'm just saying, you know, I wouldn't pick nobody alone if I'm still beefing with you. You know, I'm still on that flow.
So come on with this. CNN report.
So okay, so
this my bad. This KD report.
You know what I'm saying? So what's been happening? So me and my wife were sitting talking earlier this morning. I had to hit her with the same thing that's been kind of buzzing on you know, on TikTok, you know, Twitter, a few other spots. So what we've heard is, you know, does anybody know why Andrew Wiggins has been out? Which has been a mainstay on their defensive end. You know, he's been a real awesome plug-in since he's been on the squad. So
how long has he been out?
Andrew Wiggins now he'll be reaching game. I think they said this is game with 17 or 18. You know that he's missed. Well, he hadn't played since the All-Star break.
All-Star break.
Yeah, I think it's been that many, but he hadn't played since All-Star break. So it's come out that Andrew Wiggins, his wife of 10 years, has been having an affair with his best friend, and his children, his two girls, which are they said 6 and 8, may not be his. They may be his. You know, you're right. The kids may be his best friend's kids. You know what I'm saying? So he ended up leaving because of this. You know, this family situation that he has. But just imagine, man. You know, your two girls ain't. You know, may not be yours because your best friend been doing you sideways for over 10 years at this point. So he left on, you know, like, you know, leave, you know, for family emergency. Not, you know, emergency, but, you know, because of his family situation. But he couldn't focus on basketball. When he finally came out and told told the coach and the owners what was going on, you know, they were like, listen, take care of your business. But in my head, you know, that's going to be one of the reasons why they, you know, you need Andrew Wiggins on your team. You know what I'm saying? He's a mainstay on that squad. But just to have that go on, you know, with your wife and your best friend, and then your kids may not be yours. I think they said they found out that one child, the oldest kid, is possibly not his. Yeah, it's not his.
It's not his.
It's not his.
I haven't seen it. You know, I know it's story going on out there.
Yeah.
But the little pieces that I've seen, they said the kid looked just like him. Is that true?
Look like the best friend, or look like him?
Look like him.
Now that part, yeah, I can't, you know, because his girlfriend is, you know, fair skinned. You know, the kids, I think the girls look kind of like her, but I don't see, you know, I ain't trying to be a negative person. You know how, yeah, she look just like you. I don't have them distinctive features to know somebody's child look like who, unless you really look like somebody's child. But I can't really tell. But the fact that that's in your mind, you know, that these children that you've been raising for, you know, almost 10 years may not be yours. You know, you a girl dad, you know how this is. I mean, that'll break you up. You know what I'm saying? So it is depressing news. You know what I'm saying? But no, I mean, you know, some people are saying, you know, maybe you need to go out and play to get your mind off of it. But how good would you be out there? You know, when you finna lose your wife and not saying that he would just stop being these children's father or whatever, but this is your best friend. That if these are his children,
It's so much, like you said, it's so much to unpack.
right?
Yeah.
With the best friend, the girlfriend,
Right.
your children. How old do you know how old the children are?
It's 8 and 6, I think. Yeah.
So 8 years of you being a father to these girls, man, and to come now and hear that it's possibly, and let's say this, dog. Let's say these are your kids. Now he still has to deal with the fact that his best friend was sleeping with his girlfriend or is sleeping with his girlfriend still. Like,
Yeah.
It's so much. It's so much in
Yes.
that wallet, that envelope, man, that he had to deal with. I take the rest of the season off, man. Like, that's a lot to unpack.
Yeah, because if it was me, number one, I want to know if they mind. But still, they done. I mean, if they not, they can't take them. They can't take them young ladies out of his heart, man. I mean, they there.
Yeah. That's tough.
Yeah, he been raising, like you say, for 8 years. But what I wouldn't have is a best friend and a girlfriend.
Right. But look, you know how you just said that. So one guy was saying that on one of these little, these little TikTok posts. Just think, if it doesn't come back right, you're gonna lose your wife, best friend, and kids. I mean, legitimately. I mean,
Yeah.
that's it's tough, man. It's tough. And then you want, for some people saying he should be a professional. Go ahead and play. No.
You can't. That's too much on you.
That's too much.
It's try to go out there, go out there and
person.
perform at a high level, because it's always going to be on your mind. So that's going to affect your game all the way around.
Yeah.
It's not that easy just to go out there and play. And I think we've talked about this on several occasions about just arguing with our spouses. Like, your day at work is not the same when you're not when you fight.
What you talking about?
Yeah.
You gonna do? You want me to go out and do a good job, and you don't put this on before I go to work?
Yeah.
What? Yeah, man. That's like you said. You would want to come back on better terms, but yeah, that's it's devastating to handle. That's a heavy burden for any man to accept. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so I compliment Steve Kerr when he was like, I support him. Listen, take as much time as you need. It's bigger than basketball.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because they kept trying to. They were asking Steve Kerr. Had he said, what we know is it's bigger than basketball. It's about family.
Yeah.
Hey,
we would love to have him back. You
do
that in
the way they're struggling.
We would love to have you back, Wiggins.
Yeah.
He said that's why you don't have an attractive girlfriend. You're right.
Dang, yeah, look, cause you think because you're ugly, that make it better? Man.
You're an ugly girl, he said.
Your ugly girl cheated on you. Your kid with your ugly best friend, and your kid.
You might be on suicide watch if your ugly girl cheated on you. Did.
Ain't gonna like ugly or not, you know what I'm saying? Look, it's worse when I guess it gets to be worse when an ugly person cheat on you. Like, she cheated on you? Man. I feel man, but still. But I'm just saying, in this case, so to go back to what we were talking about, that's the reason why I put that, because one of their staple pieces in scoring and defense is not going to be back for this season. You know what I mean? Right. Everybody was trying to figure out why. This is just what I heard, and if this is true, I mean, I've been rooting for Golden State, but I know it's going to be tough. That's a big hole to plug in. They've been plugging in guys, but just like, especially on the road, they just can't get it together. You know what I mean? So, and it was normally Wiggins' job to pick. I mean, to check the scoring. That high scoring person on their team. He had the hardest assignment. That used to be Klay Thompson, but Klay is you want to take your chances with that. But
right.
Wiggins, that was Wiggins' assignment. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
right.
You missed that big piece.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely.
How about Baylor? Okay.
Yeah, Baylor's out.
Yeah. But yeah, man.
Yeah, no, you got an excellent point, man. And just to jump right back to college real fast with that, in North Carolina was dealing with something similar to that, kind of why their season didn't go as like they expected.
Who? Well, who at North Carolina?
Their two guards. One of them has slept with the other's girlfriend.
Yeah.
Caleb Love and RJ Davis?
Yes. Yes.
That's what was going on with them?
Going on with North Carolina, man.
So that's why they need to go to the NIT?
That's I don't know if that's why they didn't go to NIT, but that's why their season wasn't what the chemistry looked different. That's why the chemistry.
Oh man.
Why you want to bring this season over, man? Why you want to bring that up?
Well, because we were just talking about this situation.
But that's what I'm saying, man. Listen, when you on a high stage like that, you know, how grimy do you have to be to pull somebody else? But then it takes two to tango. You know, we understand.
So who got cheese on?
I don't know which girlfriend it was.
Okay.
Doesn't matter. Somebody get hurt. Somebody feelings hurt. Oh, shit. Look, who?
I want to know which one I need to dislike.
Oh, which one the dirty one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna find out which one of y'all. I need to know which one not to like. Yeah.
Right. All right, so let's transition on to the NFL, and there was still some action going on. Me particularly, I was pretty happy with what I've seen out there. Might be the only thing that's going on really is the Cowboys news, but the Cowboys pick up Brandon Cooks from the Houston Texans for a 5th-round pick.
What y'all do for what kind of pick? What pick?
5th round.
5th rounder. Yeah. So the Texans, he was owed $18 million. The Texans agreed to pay $6 million of it. So we only
Brandon Cooks is owed $18 million.
Yes, 18 a year.
Robbery. You know, stole from the Texans.
I don't know. He been pretty consistent with 1,000-yard seasons though.
Yeah. He
last season.
Since 2015, he's 3rd in 1,000-yard season.
Without a quarterback now.
Without a quarterback. Yeah. So last year he only had 699.
I'm about to say
the year before that he had 1,037.
Who were their quarterback before they had? Was it Mills Robinson or Mills Lane?
Yeah.
What's his name?
It was Mills, and he was a rookie then.
Okay.
Yeah, and he had 1,000 yards that year.
There's
only been 3 seasons where he didn't have 1,000 yards in his whole career. So
I guess I'm gonna use the OG terminology here. So is because he's gonna have a star on him. You know, is he a Cowboy? This is he's elite now. What is?
Is he elite?
Yeah.
he's not elite, but he's going to be a good 2nd or 3rd receiver. Like he's going to be.
Should be number 3, right? He's going to be a 3.
Yeah, he's number 3, number 2, or number 3. It depends. He might overtake Gallup if Gallup don't come to play like shit.
That's not what I'm laughing at, Corey. I'm laughing when he comments down.
Yeah. What is it?
No, that's what I'm laughing about. That one either.
Which one?
The next comment I'm laughing about.
He still don't have a quarterback. Oh, he's talking about when he was at Houston. He still don't have a quarterback.
Look at G.
He don't like that shit out.
He must think Dak Prescott's gone or something. I don't know. He must think that.
I don't think he does.
Look, Dak ain't gone, and Cooper Rush is back. We signed Cooper Rush back.
Hey, how much I got? $2 $2 million. Huh?
We get him in $6 million
for 2 years. Man,
2 years, $6 million, and y'all were saying he's going to be a starting quarterback somewhere.
He's probably good, but golly, who convinced him that hey, you need to stay? And how much?
Nobody came after him.
Y'all lowballed him, man.
What?
Nobody came after him.
Y'all still had to lowball him like that.
How many games he started for y'all? 8?
4?
4.
Yeah.
Cooper Rush?
5. Yeah, 4 or 5 in total.
How many games did
he
he
was
play?
4-1, right?
Yeah, 4-1.
4-1. Okay.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Mariota got more bread than him, and
So
Mariota was throwing grenade throws, on his back.
so this
Hey,
takes y'all out of the OBJ lottery, right?
Huh? Yeah. We have that after picking up my guy, man. I think we're out of the sweepstakes, the OBJ sweepstakes. So OBJ will probably be somewhere else, Cincinnati or which I don't know. He might stay in LA. He might stay in LA. He got to play in the dome somewhere.
Yeah, he need to be somewhere warm. Cincinnati a little bit too cold, but I did like the Joe Burrow and being with Jamar Chase on the other side is LSU counterpart.
Yeah,
I mean that'll be a LSU front that ain't bad at all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. T. Higgins, has anybody went after T. Higgins yet? He's
he a free agent?
I thought
he got picked up.
I think he was was he a free agent or was he on a trading block?
I thought he was gone somewhere. Let me see. Where did T. Higgins end up?
So, yeah, these OBJ. He said, "Did you hear? Oh, that'd be a good play for Zeke while you playing." He said, "Have you heard Zeke talking to Buffalo? That'd be a great spot for Zeke."
What? Why?
For a running back, there's no running backs out there in Buffalo.
He ain't that guy. He ain't that dude no more.
Zeke still got a little left in the tank, man. He still got a little left in the tank.
How much? How many yards? I mean, how many miles can you get off that tank?
He'll get you 12 touchdowns.
In the red zone, you got to get there. I mean,
Buffalo would have a problem getting to the red zone. They ain't got a running game though. Remember, they can't pick up them short yardage stuff. They were struggling with that. That'd be a great pickup for them.
He's not a free agent. Say he's entering the final year of his rookie contract.
Okay, it just on I know they had him up there for like trade, I guess.
Yeah, he's still there.
They stay with
trade rumors, right?
Trade rumors, okay.
Yeah.
So just imagine if you add him to, like you said, T. Higgins and Jamar, and throw in a little bit of OBJ on top of it. It ain't bad.
They got Tyler Boyd up there too. Yeah.
Yep. Tight end.
Yeah.
Hey. Now, when you got a quarterback that can get it to you without question, that's a difference. You got to have that QB that's solid enough. Now, do I still want to see him possibly at the Jets? I don't know. Listen, that trade ain't happening either just yet.
What? They still ain't signed him yet.
They ain't. Listen, I don't know if it's gonna happen.
Well, he done gave farewell to Green Bay.
Yeah.
Look, you can do that all you want, but if it ain't no trade, Now he doesn't have a no trade clause, so they can send him where they want. He don't have a no trade clause. So, but he's trying to call his own shot.
He said he wants the trade to happen.
I get it, but if they don't, if it ain't happening, because they want
what do they want? What does Green Bay want?
They want 2 first rounders.
Do they?
For a 39-year-old?
Hey, they want it's about 39 years. Right, they want 2. And that's why this trade ain't been able to happen, right? Because they're like, come on, man. Somebody sitting back going, come on, man, you serious?
Then he could be holding the Jets hostage.
He already is.
Sure is.
He already is. They done brought in his people and everything.
What do you say? What do you want to go in this lasagna? They want meat and they want what else? He want get some cheese.
That's so far as Lazard, right?
They got Lazard early. Yeah, they had already. That was already.
But they hadn't got his other 2 yet.
But just man, you tell people to get all these groceries and you don't come with the bowl or the main ingredient or something. Like you said, it ain't happening for a reason. There's something going on.
Huh? Yeah, that's tough. I hope it happened. I want something good to happen for the Jets. They've been struggling.
He said, "I want something good to happen."
Struggling for a while. Them fans are loyal. So I give it to them. I want them to have. I want something good to happen for them, man. So, but OG, you don't care, huh?
No,
No, dang. Wow.
not my team.
Yeah, this is a complex. Yeah, like the OG just said, 39, and then they're trying to make sure that the price is fair. Considering he's at that age. They don't want to trade a franchise icon for a second and third round pick. That's what they said. So they asking for first round picks here. The leverage is to the eye of the beholder, and they say, in everybody's eyes, Rodgers is a valuable option. So that's why they want 2 first round picks.
They asking a lot. They asking a lot.
Yeah.
You got to give up 2 first rounders for Lamar.
Yeah.
A 28-year-old, 29-year-old.
Yeah. And now you want 2 first round picks for a 39-year-old. Might just play 1 year. And I gave him 2 first round picks.
Right.
So when you get your second pick, he might not even be playing for me.
There you go.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
My guy Thanos says, man, does Cooks have anything left in the tank? I believe he does, big dog, man. If you look at him last year and the limited amount of possessions or passes that he did get from Davis Mills, who was not that great, and the offensive line wasn't that great either. He did some things, man. He still has the speed. He still can pull away from you. So yeah, I think he has a lot left in the tank.
So he'll be the number 3 receiver for y'all?
Yeah. I think to take what T.Y. Hilton was, and Remus is throwing shots too. He said, "Does his quarterback have anything left in the tank?" He does. Y'all will see this year.
Corey, here we go, Corey. We're starting already.
Cook's outside or in the slot. In the slot, yeah, he'll be in the slot. But he can go outside too, but he's mostly in the slot.
Here we go, Corey. He's trying to slide that in there, but here we go. We're starting early.
You'll have him and CD switching out, in motion, all kind of stuff, man.
Steve already know what Cook's doing already. Cook,
Dak is at quarterback. Quincy Carter will be at the tournament. The golf tournament that we're having, the crew and you, is partnered up with Adaptive Life Foundation, man. Make sure y'all come check us out. The TCY crew will be there April 10th, 2023. Hey, come join us. Remus, come join us. Steve, come join us. Hey, Thanos, come join us, my dog, on April 10th, 2023. Bring you for some compete, fellowship, laugh, and golf with the TCY crew.
Boy, I done put a whole golf set together for under $40.
Oh, you have?
He said he saw him at the Mavs game.
You gonna see
that behind him.
From driver to putter?
Yeah, I got a putter too for $4.99. Look, I'm about to order some new grips. I'm cutting these grips out that I got there. I found some grips, a bag of grips.
Found some
Don't laugh at me, OG. Don't do that. Don't do that.
All right. There we go. These are some pictures of what it is. You see that number right there? That 770-299-4321. Is that it?
What?
What's that say? Earl number. What's that?
4321.
4321.
Oh yeah, 770-299-4321.
There you go. Right there. Pull them clubs out, Steve. Let's go, baby. Pull them clubs out of retirement.
You can do it on Eventbrite though, right, G?
Yeah, you can do it on Eventbrite. Hey, yeah. Can you he said he just copied it. Can you put the link up, OG? Eventbrite link? Oh. Okay. Do I have it on mine? He said he just copied it though. So
okay.
Then I sent it to you on one of our last texts, G.
Did you remember? Okay.
Yeah. Now the crew on our event on the Eventbrite, you won't see the crew and you. For some strange reason, on the updated version, they left us out, but we are a part of it.
Yeah.
You will see the Adaptive Life Foundation, but we are a part of it too. So if you are there on the Eventbrite, don't fear if you don't see the other the crew and you. So that's us.
We are definitely a part of it. Dang, I don't see it, but
on our text messages, just look for the one just me and you.
Oh, just me and you. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so y'all left me out, huh?
I sent it to him. Look, I sent it to him one morning when I was just saying, man, we're not on here. Can he just ask Earl if he can update it? For
us. I'm just messing with you, man.
Good.
All right, let me go. I think I got it. I got us on here, man. Let's see if I can get it out there, baby, before we hang up. I got us on here, man. Let's see if I can get it out there, baby, before we hang up.
What you just do?
What's that replay? That was
Did you hear that?
Yeah, that was my phone.
Oh, okay. How about that?
My guy Thanos said, man, where does Elliott sign? I hope back with the Cowboys, but I heard that I think Corey just said that he was, or Lil John or James.
Yeah,
he said that he's actually meeting with the Buffalo Bills. Steve said the XFL. Good Lord, don't do my dog Zeke like that, man.
Ooh.
He said that's like 10 minutes per house too, man. So the golf tournament. So yeah, good. USFL. Zeke will play in the NFL, man, or just retire. He can retire. I'll be cool with that. Hey, is Zeke a Hall of Famer?
No. Am I the first one to say that? No. And what are you waiting on? No.
That's what you said. You said no.
No. You saying yes?
Let me say this. I don't think he is, but he has better numbers than a Hall of Famer.
Why do you do that, man?
Who, G?
Terrell Davis.
You mean 2-time Super Bowl winning running back Terrell Davis? Absolutely. 25 years ago, running back Terrell Davis?
Absolutely.
A totally different game 25 years ago, running back Terrell Davis?
This league is not more. So that was a running league back then. So he got more runs.
Man.
Wait a minute, no. This is what you just said. You brought it up now. A different game. So in a tougher running game where you don't get an opportunity to run much now, he has more yards, more touchdowns than this man.
Did you see what Terrell Davis did in that Super Bowl?
Are you not? So you don't.
Has Zeke ever had at a game like that?
He has more. Like I said, he has more touchdowns and more yards.
You kill me with that in a whole different era, though, bro. I mean, even if it were, a more running back driven league, then he held his own on that Broncos squad. You know what I'm saying?
Elway did.
No, Elway did not. Elway had played 20 years before it. I ain't say 20, but 10 or 15 years before him. Them Terrell days is when he gave a little bit of ease on that ball because he wasn't gonna win it by himself.
No, I mean I'll give you that.
Come on, man.
Cool. I learned not to even go there. He in the hall, can't take it away.
You can't take it away. I just asked him.
Now you wasn't asking, you making a statement.
Yeah.
That wasn't nothing about that asking.
Right. I asked y'all, what did I say? I said I don't think he is. But I'm saying this guy is in there with us.
That's just that hate, man.
Hey, man. They two different type backs, but
there we go. Thank you, Steve. And I don't think TD should be in either.
See, you my dude to the end of the show. And then
Tamaria said nobody has been better than T. Davis. since Jamal Lewis.
Ooh, man.
And Jamal Lewis
Lewis took the groceries.
once again, those players have only played 5 seasons. Like they're not playing a whole bunch.
So is there a qualification that you had to play so many years to get in?
I think it should be. I think
No, that's not what I'm not asking what you think it should be.
So check your stats right here by Thanos.
yeah. All time. That's all time. This is all time. 43rd? That's come on, man.
That ain't hard. Who's 42nd? Who's 44?
So my first question is 1 through 42 in the hall. If they're eligible.
Huh?
Is 1 through 42 in the hall if they're eligible to be in there?
Top 50.
Since we're going to 43rd.
Let's go. Who are the top 42 running back all time?
And we talking about based on yards.
Probably, I'm sure it is based on yards, probably touchdowns or whatever. Let's see. 50 greatest running backs.
You putting greatest?
This is what this came up with.
I'm about to say his name better not be on no greatest. If you're using the word greatest, you better do something like just use all-time leading rushers, but don't say greatest. I use NFL all-time leading rushers.
Okay, what did it say? All right.
I don't have the top 50, but they gave me like 30. He ain't there.
Who was 30?
They don't have numbers by these, but
I don't know who these people are. I mean, I know who these are, but I don't. They just got all kind of people. I have Ricky Williams, Ernest Biner. They got Terrell Davis at 36.
Let's see, 42.
Jim Taylor, Priest Holmes.
Okay, so I got
Derrick Henry at 42.
I got some numbers by mine. All right, so this is
Terry Allen.
So so what real quick, what stat are we using? Yards or what was it? What did Thanos put on there? 43rd and what? What was it? I mean, what was his 43rd number for? Okay, I see. I'm on the same one. I see it. Ezekiel, Derrick Henry,
all-time rusher.
Yeah, so Derrick Henry is ahead of him, and then Ernest Biner is behind him. Then Herschel Walker, Roger Craig, Roger Craig, and let me see who is Gerald Riggs, Priest Holmes, Maurice Jones-Drew, and then what is it? Melvin Ingram.
Okay. So all them people right there shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame, right?
Right. So Derrick Henry is currently, because he's playing, he's at 42. Willis McGahee, Taylor, let me see, Jay Taylor, huh?
Earl Campbell, Matt Forte.
Wow. What number is he?
On my list, it said 33.
Yeah.
33.
Yeah. 9,700.
Why you so Why you sound so surprised, G?
Yeah.
Hey.
I think he gets the Ring of Honor, not the Hall of Fame. I'm with you on that.
Tiki Barber, 27.
Tiki Barber.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Steven Jackson.
He's not in the Hall of Fame, right? Tiki's not in the Hall of Fame.
Rondé just went in, right? Rondé just went in.
Rondé, yeah.
Okay. Okay. I mean, I don't see Terrell Davis on here for yardage. Let me see. I mean, you may have something, but still, the time that he was
only got 7,000.
Who?
He only got 7,000.
Terrell Davis. Jackson. Oh.
Yeah.
No, Steven Jackson.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean Terrell Davis. Terrell Davis.
Yeah, he only got 7,000 yards.
Elliott got 8,200.
Yeah, he got 1,000 more than he got.
How many years did Terrell Davis play?
Like 8. Oh, something like that.
You guessing? Why you guess like that? That was terrible. It was like 8. And then he had that knee problem, right?
Oh, that no, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear what knee problems you had.
I'm just okay.
The man, we can sit here and talk about this time next year. The man is in the hall.
You know, yeah, he got the votes. You know what I mean?
We can sit here and argue about this next year, but he in the hall.
I'm sorry. He was only in the league 6 years. Good Lord.
And made it to the hall.
And made it to the hall. Oh, that's not right. What do you mean? Come on, that's not right.
That's great if whoever voted for you think that your stats for 6 years you made it to the hall.
I think they just because he was undrafted. I think they just felt happy. Sad.
What you mean? He went to Georgia.
Yeah.
That boy was a Georgia running back. He's like he wasn't drafted.
Oh boy.
So all right, so this is his career stats. All right, so he had 7,600 yards, 60 TDs. With 1,600 rushing attempts.
And 2 Super Bowl rings.
Facts.
So the rings matter.
And then had 2,000 yards in the 1998 campaign. Huh?
Wait a minute. OG, are we saying rings matter?
No, I just throw that in there. Like I said, I don't know why we arguing this fact, man. This dude is in the hall. It ain't like we talking about somebody that we think is about to go in and shouldn't go. But he in.
All right, so real quick, let me do this here. All right, so it came in 95. Came in 95. His first year, he ran for 1,117 yards. Second year, 1,538 yards. Third year, 1,750 yards. Fourth year, 2,008 yards. Then he got hurt. The 99 campaign, he had 200 yards, 282 yards, and then 700 yards. And he just said, "I can't do this no more."
Right.
I like who's this right here, man? Who's Thanos?
He's from Twitch, man. He's from Twitch.
I like him, man. I like him.
Yeah.
Well,
Wait, take that comment down right quick. Wait, the
I
comment
want
said
to
that
that
long.
thing there forever.
He said Troy Aikman numbers were garbage, but he had 3 Super Bowl rings, and this man asked if rings matter.
In his era, he was a top quarterback in his era.
Same era. TD.
So TD in his era,
the running era, right? The running
so
era.
Whatever era you calling this.
era was a top running back in his era.
Right. For a year.
Hey man, he said you want to say
They got him into the hall, G.
For a year, man. I don't know how they made it. He made it in there. Terry Bradshaw was even worse. Yeah, you're right.
What was it? The quarterback for the Ravens that threw for less than 2,000 yards and got Super Bowl.
You talking about when Ray Lewis was there?
Yeah.
What was his name?
Dilfer. Yeah, Dilfer didn't throw it all. Don't you throw that ball?
Yeah.
Throw that ball.
All right, man. We got to get off this thing, man. I like this, man. I like this. Hey, Thanos, man. Don't talk about my boy Troy Aikman. Don't
Keep him coming.
No, I appreciate y'all.
Look, before you sign off, man, like I said, I know we had talked about it before, but I hope that Wiggins, and that family situation get taken care of. I know it's tough, but hey man, I'm just praying that in these situations, because we're all fathers, nobody want to be through that. Just hope that it end up okay. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, definitely.
In the books, man. Episode 81 in the books. We appreciate you all rocking with us, man. My guy, not your average guy, Steve Thanos, my guy, man. Appreciate you rocking with us, dog. Make sure you hit that subscribe button on YouTube so you won't miss the next shows, man. Love to have you on here each and every week, Wednesdays and Sundays at 8 o'clock. My guy, RC Remus Cromwell. We appreciate you, homie. James Littlejohn, Rodney Littlejohn, my dog Kamarie Wright, my cousin Carlos, man, appreciate you jumping on her, Carl. Who else was out there? My wife Crystal Wright, and anybody else that may be out there, anybody else that may be watching on our podcast on Apple, Spotify, YouTube, and Google. Thank y'all for rocking with us. My daughter watches it and listens to it on YouTube and on the podcast as well, man. So I appreciate y'all. Katie, I love you, baby. We'll see y'all on Wednesday, 8 o'clock, baby. Remember, keep your head on swivel and keep God first, man. We love y'all. We are out.
Peace.
Later, folks.
Later.